Hello,
Hey, hey.
welcome to the channel. Today we have Chantel with us. Remember, guys, when I said Chantel is going to be making a frequent visit? We have Chantel with us, our resident first daughter. So she's here today. Let me see. Can you see me okay? Let me see.
Yeah, I
There we
think
go.
that's better. Yes.
There was an issue with your file. Please try again. You know what? StreamYard is trying to piss me off, but I'm not gonna. I'm not going to let it affect anything. So today we are talking about the viral movie "Love in Every Word" on Omoni Oboli TV. And as first daughters, we want to give our unique perspective on this movie and what we think about it, and just looking at it from, again, the first daughter angle. So today we are just going to be touching on some topics. I had my flyer here with me, but I guess it's acting up. Let me see if I can add it. Oh, it's a PNG. That's why.
I can see it
Give me
up
one.
on the right corner of your screen. It's kind of
Okay.
yeah, I can see it, but it's just very little, but I can see it.
Okay. Okay. At least you can see it.
Mm.
Sometimes with StreamYard, they have like certain rules. It has to be JPEG, it has to be PDF and all that stuff. But I promise I did have the flyer ready. Um, just give me 1 second. Can you see me okay?
Yeah, I can see you fine. It's the video sometimes gets a little bit blurry, but I can see you fine. It's fine now.
Okay.
Yes.
And I can hear you perfectly. I know we were worried about that for a second,
Yes.
but everything seems to be good so far. And let's see. And there we go. We have it. Boom. Boom, boom, bam. Never give up in life. If there's one thing content creation has taught me,
To stress you.
no matter how stressed you are, never, ever, ever give up.
That's
All
all.
right. So today we are talking about the viral movie Love in Every Word, a first daughter's review on this movie. So,
Hmm.
what do you think of the movie? I watched it like 2 weeks ago before I even knew it was trending, before I knew it was viral. I was like, this movie is cute. I like it. This is a really cute movie. And then I went online and saw everything and I was like, oh wow, this is actually trending. So first impressions, what did you think?
See, this movie made me like it made me know that my like where I put myself, like the standard, like all the things I have in my head, the standard I have, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. This movie spoke life to my delusions. Like it spoke life. He said it's possible. All your delusions can come to pass. Because tell me, like, sis, this movie was giving, see, everything. And trust me,
Everything um
from an Igbo girl, this movie was everything.
yeah.
Everything.
I
Yes, it
truly
was.
enjoyed it. It was so nice. It was
It
so
was
so
good.
nice. I love the acting. Let's even just talk about the opening scene. The opening
Hmm.
scene of the movie. That's actually what drew me in when I saw her kicking out her ex-boyfriend from the house.
Yes.
And I was like, who is this? I did To be honest, I'm not really a big BBN Nigeria fan. And the actress Bam Bam, she
Hmm.
was Big Brother Nigeria. So she killed her role, she embodied her role. I love the way she gave to her role. What
Yes.
drew me to watch the movie was when I saw her kicking the guy out of her house, and I was like, everything you're wearing. Hold on, where did you go? Hello? I lost you for a second. But she was just telling her boyfriend at the time, said, everything you're wearing, take it off. Take it off right now. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh.
Yes.
Okay, I lost you for a second.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like,
So I've
everything
always,
you're
yeah,
wearing.
she was really good. Mm-hmm.
She was really good. I
Yeah.
love that first scene where she said, everything you're wearing, take it off.
Take it
Ha. I was
off
like, ha,
now. Are you mad?
ha, ha. Now, wow.
I was like, okay, dishke, dishke. I mean, I've always loved Bam Bam from. I think I had seen a movie of Bam Bam when she like some years back. She was still in her skinny girl phase, and
What is
then I had seen. I can't remember the movie I saw her in now. It was a movie I think with I can't even remember the full details, but she was really when I saw her in BBN. Then I was
mm-hmm.
like, oh, this girl looks definitely very familiar. And I just put one and two together and I figured that was where I knew her from. And then
Right.
right from the BBN, and it's just been, for me, I've always like loved her movies. Like I've always loved her in movies. So this movie was not my first time seeing her. So I wasn't even surprised to see her performance in this movie. Like I was already kind of used to her, in a way of like what she can do. So she impressed me, but I'm kind of used to her. So I'm like, yeah, she's very good. She's very good. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody is gushing about how feminine she is, and just soft
Oh,
and calm, and
she
yeah,
was
she's
just
always been
like,
like that in
nothing
movies.
stressed her, nothing bothered her about the guy. But
Nothing.
I
Even
want
when
nothing
she's
bothered her. But
angry, she's still soft.
the guy he made it possible for her to be soft. Let's talk about that because everybody
Yeah.
wants her soft, feminine. You like butter will not even melt in your mouth.
Hmm.
But are you creating an environment for that?
Hmm.
Because in her first relationship that we saw her in, she was like, I give $5,000. You lost $5,000.
Yes.
And she was just talking to the guy and she was just in her masculine, like, I've been supporting you.
Yes.
I get anything you want, I get it. But I was just like, damn, you doing all that? Girl, that's a
Yes.
lot.
But can we even talk about how much first daughters are always so masculine? Let's be real. Let's be
Let's
real.
be
Like a lot of first daughters don't know how to be feminine because we are
Yeah.
so used to mothering and having to take charge of the family of
Mm-hmm.
situations that it's so hard for us to just easily be the person that you will see. Most girls that you see that are very soft, if you really do your research, they are most times second daughters or even last girls. You hardly see
Mm-hmm.
the first girl just out here being
Yeah.
soft. You will hardly
Unless
see
the
it.
father unless the father or the parents made it their mission
Made it
to
their
not stress
mission to make her soft. You
unless
understand? And even, and,
yeah.
and even if unless we even sometimes when the parents want to make her soft, just for the mere fact that she's a first daughter, in her mind, she's like someone that wants to take care of the family now. So by default,
Mhm.
she's already made to be hard, just by default.
Yeah,
Because if she's too soft, so she may feel like she may not be able to control everything in the house, like the siblings are in order, family is in order. She feels like she has to be strict, to some extent. But when you
yeah,
watch this movie, you see how in with her ex, she was really like, in her masculine era, like telling him, shouting, telling him like, get out of my house and stuff. But when she was with Odogu Parara, like there was no need
Odogu
for that energy.
Carrara.
You
As in,
understand?
just look at
Like the
the
guy was
Odogu
like, there's
self.
no need for all that here. So
You don't need to be doing none of that, boo.
don't
I
you do
got
that.
you.
Let me spoil you. Let me take care of you.
Then let's even talk about when they first met at the party.
Hmm.
Like now she has gone through the breakup and she has decided that that guy he's just not what he claimed to be, and
Yes.
he's done with it now. And so she goes to the wedding because her mom is insisting that she comes. She wants to introduce her to somebody, and she's just like, Mom, right now I don't even have the mental capacity to deal with that. Please just leave
Hmm.
me alone. And the mother is insistent, but I think after a while, she just goes to one corner in the house and then she locks eyes with this guy as he's walking into the party. I didn't even clock it at first that that's the guy that she wanted
Yes.
to, the mother wanted to introduce her to, but they just
Yes.
locked. She went to one
They
side
kept.
of the room, the house, and then later came back together. He basically walked in on her. She was trying to take a breather from all the
Mm-hmm.
activities in the village for the holiday. And they just clicked. Like I couldn't help myself, but I was just smiling and gushing at the TV when I was watching that part. They just
Yeah.
clicked, like they understood each other. It was a beautiful friendship. Their
Yeah,
connection,
I
their
feel
chemistry.
like most times also with first daughters is sometimes especially when it comes to marriages, we are not people that are so like we're not the most happy when people want to connect us with other people. You understand?
Yeah. Oh,
Because
I hate it.
I feel like because we know that sometimes when it comes to connections, we have to put up a front most times, kind of to make sure that the person is seeing this part of us, But all your life you've had to take charge even when you didn't want to take charge, and you're just tired
Right.
of that energy. So I feel like part of the reasons why she didn't even want her mom to kind of connect her or do anything was that she just was tired of that energy of, okay, I meet somebody, which I start to, talk to you nice because of my mom and all that, and it doesn't still work out, you know. But
Exactly.
then you see how she kind of stayed away and everything, and somehow, what was meant to be still came to be. Although
Do you
Banana
also
and her, their eyes linked, the chemistry,
it
chemistry,
links,
the
it
chemistry,
links.
chemistry, the biology,
Chemistry,
biology, and
chemistry,
so
biology, biology.
and the physics, and somehow the whole connection thing still happened. You understand? And I like also in that scene how she was kind. You understand? Like if like most ladies should learn from that. Even if like when a guy is approaching you, even if you don't really send him or you don't even have plans for anything with him, still be kind. You understand? You don't have to be insulting or whatever the case may be. So it was good that she was kind. She didn't even know that was the
She
person
didn't
her
even know
mom
who
was
it
trying to
was.
connect her.
Yeah, she didn't know who he was. She didn't know who he was. She
She
didn't.
didn't know
I mean, obviously, she
exactly.
sees the red cap on his head, so she already knows that he's
Yes,
a chief.
he's a
She already
chief.
knows that part.
Yes,
But like, she didn't
yes.
know anything more than that.
Yes. So be kind to people. Sometimes you may meet someone, it may not really end in a relationship, but it may end in something that can help you, connections that may help you in other
Mm-hmm.
parts of your life. So that scene was really good, you know.
Yeah,
And when he
I
was
really.
singing Ayebo, Ayeba, somebody call it Popo. The guy is for who saw it so
He's
well.
very funny. He's so
He's too
entertaining and so
funny.
engaged. He
Yeah,
bodied his.
he bodied the role, man. He did.
Yeah,
He did.
he
He
did.
did. He killed it.
He
Killed
killed the role. Let's even talk about after that to show you that the girl was not real. She was really just wanting to be by herself. She didn't even give him her number. Like they didn't exchange numbers, which I found very interesting. I was like,
it.
these two, they really, she really did not want to pursue it
Mm-mm.
longer than it already was.
Yeah.
But I did his investigation.
Hmm.
Now
God.
a
God of
Nigerian man that is
Octopus.
the Nigerian man that is determined. Like he was just giving us all the feels. He did
Oh
his
my.
investigation and he found her. Oh, this is not the scene. Where is the scene where he
I
found
think it's
out where she
yeah.
works?
Yes. He should be there where he brought
Yeah,
the
the
dancers.
dancers,
Hey
the
God.
dancers to the office. Now,
Energy.
let's talk about how that is very delusional, ladies.
Right.
That
Let us say that the
does
notion.
not happen.
Leave
That
me
doesn't
my
happen every
delusion,
day.
please.
Let me tell you that doesn't happen every day. But this man brought out the whole squad for this girl to show you the lengths in which he will go to. He
Yeah,
was
that's
not
the scene right there.
playing.
Yes.
He was not
He
playing.
was
He
not
said, "You
playing.
see, I have found my wife. Achalugo.
I will marry
I'm
you.
going to marry you.
See, I already know you're my wife. I'm just trying to guide
I
you.
already know
I know
you're
you're
my
my
wife."
wife.
He was giving I know you're my wife energy. Like, just look at just to collect number. Oh. Where they do that at? Girl, tell
Do
me,
you
where
know
did they
this?
do that
Do
at?
you know? Do you know even what makes this scene even more special is that he could have easily gotten her number from her mom because he got her
Mm,
work address from her mom. Do you get?
mm,
Do you get? But just to prove a point that he's an
oh,
odogu, and to prove a point that you know, I I want to work for your attention. I don't want to just get it on a platter. So
I
that
didn't
was
know.
why
I
he
didn't
went ahead and went ahead to buy how, like, he didn't have to buy he did not have to buy that place. He did not have to. But
Yeah,
just to
he
prove
didn't
his
have to
point,
buy
he bought it.
that. And I like that even as he bought the building, she wasn't carrying it like, this guy really wants to talk to me, or this guy really wants to talk to this man. But
Yes.
some girls use it to flex now. She was just like,
Yes.
oh, I don't want problems with my boss, that kind of thing. That's rare. Also, I'm also looking at her response towards everything that was going on. She maintained. Sorry, that babe, she maintained herself. Some girls will be
Maintain
like,
herself.
they'll be
Very
feeling like the
important.
flyest thing ever. Yeah, no, she
Very
maintained
important.
herself. She did what she's supposed to do. And I
Yeah,
want
because
that to
somebody can
be a
have
lesson.
money. Yes.
Yeah. I want that
Yeah,
to be a
someone can have
lesson
money
like,
but have bad character. And you shouldn't be because
mm-hmm.
of what. See, if a guy comes up to me and yes, you buy the entire house in all the whole estate around me, and you have a very smelly attitude, that money means nothing, or that effort means nothing to me.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
I feel like she saw the guy for the good person that he was,
Yeah.
more than
And
the
I think
money.
that's really what
Yes.
he liked about her. He said,
Yeah.
okay, that's gonna be later in the movie, but he was very, very receptive or
Mm.
attentive to the fact that she wasn't, taking advantage of him.
Impressed by his money. Yes.
Yeah, she wasn't impressed by his money. She said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have money. It's not my money. And that's one thing I've noticed that first daughters have. Like, we like acts of service. Oh. We like it
Yes.
more than money sometimes because
Yes.
we're already dealing with so much.
You are dealing with
Just
so
take,
much. Like, that's first thing.
yes, we are dealing with a lot.
Yes.
Just take on more of my burdens, take on more of
Yes.
my stress, what is burdening me, make my load lighter. That's what
Yes.
first daughter really
Just
wants.
make me feel
That's
like I don't have to carry all this alone. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
That's all.
That's literally
You
it.
know.
And I noticed that she didn't start paying attention to him. Well, we'll get to that later. Let me know. I'm trying to take it step by step, but the movie is so good. I just want to talk about everything.
I know.
Let's talk about when they went on their first date. So now he has collected her number. Now they've done their thing. She's like, it's like this guy is actually serious. So, and she has told her friends about it. I think at this point she had told her friends, right?
Yeah, she had told her friends about him the night when he had bought the office, the her job.
Yes.
Yes.
So now
Yeah.
they've gone on their first dates.
Mm-hmm.
Bam Bam is a babe.
Because
Bam Bam is a babe. She should have that
yes,
dress. I was like, what?
that dress, right? That dress she wore. Oh, child.
That dress was
Eesh.
10 out of 10. Chef's
It was
kiss.
giving.
It was
It
giving,
was
or it
giving. I
gave.
didn't blame him at all. I didn't blame him because he was. That dress was sitting. It was sitting on her body, like not sitting. It was.
It hugged all the right places. It
Hugged all
was a
the right
beautiful
people.
dress.
Yeah.
She looked
Yeah.
very stunning. And that's when I noticed that she was soft at
Hmm.
that dinner. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? She was
Yeah.
very, very relaxed. I think in comparison to her first relationship, that's the most relaxed I've seen her.
Hmm.
Yeah. She was just very
It was
like,
it was a big shift for her. Coming,
it
if you
was.
had the story when she was talking to him about like her past relationships, she had always been the one paying the bills, picking up the checks. You understand? Now she's
Mm,
coming to somewhere where they are the ones buying job for, just to collect number from her.
Just to
Even
collect
if
number.
just to collect number alone, they are buying the whole property. Even if you watch somewhere, she said, I think the she told the guy in the dinner, she was like, please tell me about yourself. And the guy was like, no, I want to know about you. I'm the one paying for this dinner. If you want to know about me, you take me
You
out
would take me out,
and then know about me. But
which
that
is
cracked
fair.
me up.
I like how he broke it down. Very, very legit.
Like
Very legit.
so she had a big shift of from what she was used to and what she was beginning to enjoy. So it took her some
Mm,
time to adjust, like, okay, like this is a new government right now. Yeah, let
territory.
me arrange
Mm.
myself.
This is a new aspect. I don't know this aspect here.
I know.
She was that dinner. I think that was the dinner I started calling her Achalugo. Am I saying it right? You're Igbo, me, I'm not Igbo.
Achalugo.
But
Achalugo.
Achalugo.
Yes,
Ah,
Achalugo.
what does it mean?
Achalugo is almost like, I don't even know how to explain it. Don't embarrass me here. I don't even know how to explain Achalugo,
Sorry,
but
Daddy.
it's
Sorry.
almost like something that is. So Ugo means like ego. So it's really something like special, like something like Acha. Acha is like, hi God, I don't know how to explain it, but it's something really special. Like a
Okay.
brightening, like a
It's treasure.
brightening. Yes, like a
Okay.
brightening. Yes. It's really special though. No, once a
I think
man, once an Igbo man calls you Achalugu or Asa is like someone that is really sharp. Like you're really beautiful. Just all these kind
I
of
thought
pet
it's
names. Like, just, well, I mean, yes, we live in a world that they will call you all those names, but they'll still cheat on you. But at
oh,
least, at least you are close to their hearts.
at least you're number one.
At least you're number. Oh my god. At least you're number one, you know? Yeah, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I really I liked how he was so tender with her. The guy carry her like egg. Even
Yeah.
to the point where he has now taken her back to her house. And she was like, do you want to come in for a nightclub? He said no. He said no.
He said no.
Hey, he
I
said
was so proud. I was
no.
so proud of that. Like, I can't believe they like, madam, calm down. Then you call they rush the guy. Like, if you say no, like
Now
the
you
guy,
got
then
the rush the guy.
Abba.
My guy said, no, I want this to be something. I want this. I take you. What is it? I want us to be. What did he say? I can't remember exactly how
Yeah,
he
but
put
decided
it.
was, but no, he meant kind of like he really values her. Like he wants it to be more than just a one night stand.
Yeah,
So he wants.
exactly. And that's, to be honest, that's what men that are interested in you will do. They won't rush it.
They won't
They
rush
will
it.
not rush. They won't rush you.
Yes,
They won't. They will wait. Although
they
some
will
people are
wait.
very good at waiting and getting what they want and bouncing still, but this
Exactly.
one,
But
with his actions,
with his actions, because sex is a very like it's such a thing for men. So for him to have
is
that level of self control,
restraint.
really,
Yeah.
yes, it really made me respect him in that scene, or
Mhm.
because him saying no to this, even when the girl is with the one saying okay, I really love that because he
And
showed that yes, he said,
she said something in that moment when he said no. She was
he
like,
knows, no, no. She
ouch.
said kind of sorry, or kind of like like sorry
No, no,
for
no. She said, ouch.
yes, yeah, I think yes,
Like, he pained her. And I was
yes,
like, girl, you should be celebrating.
yeah,
You should be celebrating right now. She said, ouch. Like, but then again, back to our points, it's not something she's used to.
it's
And
not.
even in that moment where she had proposed that he come into the house, that's also her being in her masculine. Do you
Hmm.
know? It's her
Hmm.
taking the initiative. It's not letting
Control.
it fall. Yeah, control. And that's one thing first daughters we love to do.
Control. Control. Control.
We love to control. We love to
Yes.
control. Not know when to just let things.
Relax and just be
Yeah,
soft.
chill out. Just be
Yes.
soft. It's okay. He's the man. He has
Yes.
made it known. So there's no need for you to do extra. You're not getting extra credit for this.
Yes.
That scene really, I really took a huge note from that scene. Now, my guy and my girl, they're actually dating now, proper.
Mm.
And the following days, I think, did they have a conversation? I can't remember if they had a conversation, but what I know, the next step was she went to work and he was sending her gifts and things, like calling her phone, trying to
Checking
check
up
up
on
on her
her,
and making sure she's
calling her
good. And
Oyemwem.
this
Oyemwem is
girl,
like the person that owns me.
calling,
Yes.
oh, I like that one.
Yeah, like
Okay.
mine. Yeah, Oyemwem, the person that
uh
owns me.
So
Uh-huh.
Oyemwem, he was calling her all the sweet, sweet names and everything and sending her gifts. Now he's showing intention. He's
Intention.
backing it up with words. Ah, my
Yes.
girl
Because
was happy.
everybody can say words, but the actions were
Yes,
there, was matching, So he has given her a
yes.
word. Oh, I want to marry you. Oh, I will marry you. Then boom, he's making her feel seen. He's
Hmm.
putting all the effort into that relationship. Because sometimes you see guys, once they get, well, or they'll say, "Oh, I'm hunting," and once they get what they finish hunting for, then they just stop. All the efforts they put in before that time ends. Once you say yes, bam, it's over.
Bam,
It's forget about it, you know.
cut the
But in
fish.
this
Now
case,
it's time to cook
yes,
and
they say, "Oh, now face reality." But that's not what
mm,
it be. I was on my own. You came to show energy that you want to become Odogo Eparara. Then when I say yes, you continue the energy. You don't stop halfway.
I
So
don't
I
think they did
love
that
that
part.
he continued, to show her that attention, even with the so-called him being a billionaire. He made time.
We made time. That's another
You
thing I
know,
wanted. This is how I think
some
this
people
movie is
don't,
very
some
delusional.
people don't even know
Where
what they're doing in
where
their
do you
life, but they
see
are busy.
people?
But they are busy.
Where where
What is the truth? People are always coming busy. Like this man's a freaking billionaire. He's a like a not an M, a B. But he was always a call away. Did you remember the scene where I think she told him, "Oh, I'm missing you," and he was in the east then. He was like, "I will come now." Like he told her, "I will come now." You understand?
mm,
And he came. So people like,
mm-hmm.
"Oh, I thought, you just playing." He was like, "No, I'll come. Once you call, you need me. I'll show. I'll be there. I'll show up." This is the
Mm.
energy.
It's
This is the
giving no.
energy. Like, let's even leave. First of all, you say, "Oh, we are too in the Lulu era." Let's bring it down to earth a little bit. Let's assume that a
She
regular
said
guy,
a little bit. She said a little bit. I'm screaming.
let's say, for example, you're dating a regular guy dating a regular girl, for example, not even about billionaire or millionaire, whatever. There's some little effort you can show about being there for your girlfriend. Let's even leave
Mm,
money, like monetary terms aside. Being present, for example. I've seen
just
cases where
being
people
present.
say, "Oh, I love you, but I'm so busy. I have work. I have this. I have that." Let's be honest, all those are excuses, because everybody knows that
Mm.
if you really care for somebody, you'll be there. You make time for what you care about.
You make time. Nobody has time. We all
Everybody,
make time.
exactly.
Like
Everybody's already
everybody
busy.
has the same 24 hours. Oh.
Yes, everybody's
Mm-hmm.
busy. But if you love someone, you make out time for them.
For sure.
You make out time for them, and see, it's all about efforts. Any reasonable girl that can see that her man is putting in the efforts should appreciate the efforts. You understand? It's not like
Mm,
when the man is doing the best he can, you're still telling him, "Ah, you not do enough." No, now, haba. But if he's showing you those signs of him wanting to make you happy, appreciate the
there are
man.
some baby demons out there. Oh.
You said what?
Joshua said, "My people." I said there are
Hey,
some baby demons out there that
hey, Josh.
nobody, no matter what. Hi, Joshua. No matter what, like the live, oh, so that YouTube knows to push it out.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
so there's
Like,
baby demons that no matter what, they would, you know, it doesn't matter what you do. I've noticed
mm-hmm.
that those people don't get what they want in this life. Have you noticed?
Yes,
Like
yes,
they always get what they
they
want out
want.
of life. Maybe it's just the audacity that they have, because this life now I'm noticing that you need audacity, or it's not
It's
just
audacity, audacity,
you need a lot of audacity to do some
a
certain
lot,
things.
a lot.
So yeah, that was something that I was thinking about, that ah, you have to show that yes you care, but I've noticed that also it doesn't guarantee anything. I think that's my point in saying that, is that it doesn't guarantee. It
Hmm.
doesn't. But do the one that you can do,
Do the
because
one you can do is my point too. Do the
yeah,
one you can
yeah,
do. You said it may not be anything, but at least try. You know,
at least
like
try.
you can say you tried.
At least try. So nobody will not come and say, "Oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that." No,
Yes,
no, that's not what it is. And yeah, just even day to day, regular people, they find it hard to make time for the ones they care about. Talk less of Odogu Parara.
exactly,
What?
exactly.
That's crazy.
You know,
There's a
if
lot.
you in that scene, you could see that it was just the intentional attitude that he portrayed, like things like just the messaging, the calling, checking up on her. Obviously he knew that she was a working class babe. She was at work. So it wasn't like they were talking throughout the whole time she was at work, but just a little, oh, how are you? How's your day going? Well, then at night when she's home, you guys can catch up and all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Even
just
just
the
a text message. Hey, I'm gonna have a busy day, but I just thought about you. I just wanted to let you know.
Josh
Just,
said is
just
it's called the basics, not about the odogu moves, really. Well, that's true. That's really true. It should be a basic thing, right? It shouldn't be about everybody being an odogu, but
but the point is, even as he was an Odogu,
he
he's
was
still
still doing it. That's
he
the
was
point
still
now.
doing it.
Exactly.
What we are saying is, in the regular people that are not even Odogus,
Well,
they are
yes.
still having a hard time
Do
grasping the basics. But somebody
yes.
at that level somehow
Hmm.
managed to get it. Do you see the point? The point is
Yes.
not that just about his status, is that in as much as he has so much going on, because I'm sure he's a businessman, he has things going on in his life. Running business is not easy, we know
It's
this,
not.
and it takes a lot of your time. He still made the time.
It's,
So if such a person at that level can do such a thing, what more is a regular person just working a 9 to 5? What is your excuse?
what's your
That's
excuse?
And this really, like you said,
What is
Joshua,
the reason? What is the reason?
what is
What is
the
the
reason?
reason? I don't want to hear it, my friend. I
Oh,
don't
no
want to hear
excuses. And some people will say, "Oh, it feeds into our delusion." That movie is highly delusional, but I love it. It's
it is. I want to be fed. I would see. I'm not normal. I'm not normal. I don't want to be normal.
um,
Gosh.
that is something that, yeah. So let's talk about the next scene where um now they've gone on the date and she's now, ghosting the guy. I was so surprised. I said, this girl has F1 trio. Hey.
You were doing so well.
He was
I was like, what's going on here?
what's
Did I
going
miss a
on? I
scene?
said,
Did I miss a scene?
had to rewind. I said, okay, all right, maybe I missed something, but
that's the power of trauma.
talk about it. Trauma.
Yeah, trauma would slip into, like, it's like cracks, it will just move in when you least expect it. Because
Yeah.
let's look at the different things she was going through. Number one is that, first of all, from her past, whatever she had in her life, she never got this level of love. It was too good to be true for her. Like, she
Even
was like,
for
she,
her,
she
look
was
at them.
still struggling to accept that this is really happening. Then the next thing happens is now when, even though she's seen that this guy is sincere, now the worst kind of trauma, which is the one you see in your home, parental trauma, that one was not the one that came at her. Because
We've
even
not got
when,
to wait. We've not gotten to that part. But
okay, let me stop.
said,
That's funny.
Joshua says you wouldn't blame her. Everyone has doubts and
And
concerns,
concern.
and with her on that because her mind is playing tricks on her. And
Yes.
that
She's
is
like,
one thing
how this, like,
about
this is too
mind.
good to be this is too good to be true.
Where is
No,
the other shoe?
yes.
And that's something I struggle with too. Like
Yes.
when I get into it, and I've prayed about this so much. I'll be looking for the other shoe.
I will look for the other shoe.
I will look. I said, so you just want to spoil? It's a lie. You are something.
Go. There's no that shoe. I'm the Pia.
This is a 100% leather.
There's no that shoe.
There's no that shoe here. Oh, this is authentic leather.
I will use physical eyes, spiritual eyes, extra spiritual eyes. I'll be looking for the extra shoe everywhere.
But to chase your blessing away, because not everybody has that kind of patience. And he was patient with her. Hey, like the guy really carried her like egg. He was so patient with her.
Let's ask Joshua, what does Achalugo mean? Because I don't think that's full meaning.
Yes, we were trying.
What does Achalugo mean, please? I know it's something bright and special, but I wasn't really exactly sure I got it right. I'm embarrassing my Igbo heritage here, but sorry.
Forgive you for this live today, but
please don't post this site.
This is live, my dear.
I'm already exposed. Somebody to say, hey, Igbo girl does not know what Achalugo means. Hey,
oh my God, that would be the headline.
Yeah, but like I'm so impressed at I hate that she struggled with having to accept her new, like, what God has brought for her, the blessing, like her mom say, please don't chase this blessing from me. You just
her mother was kind of walking like a bricklayer.
Okay.
We got the definition, y'all. Achalugo means beauty and endless beauty that doesn't.
Hey, Jesus.
Call me Achalugo any day, anytime.
Oh my God! Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you, Joshua. We cracked the code.
In my next life, I will be.
Don't worry. This one was talking about bright.
Go nowhere.
That's right.
We die in this Igbo life. So kind of name you hear, like, we just make you be like, me they call this guy thing.
See, don't worry. This is now, in fact, I would send a special somebody a text. I said, now just say my name as Achalugo.
Straight up.
I don't want you to be calling me anything else. Just call me
anything else. Or Asa. Or Onyewem. That's the names. Don't be calling me my pretty damn self. What is that? What is that? What is that?
My pretty what? Please.
This look like Romeo and Juliet. I mean, Anna, let's continue before we laugh and laugh.
Okay. Okay. So yes. So now so okay, so they've had the dinner and he has cooked for her. I can't even believe this guy can cook.
This guy is too much. Too
Too
much.
much.
Like he defied all the odds of what a Odogu should like. Normally, they will like yes, they will pamper you, they'll spoil you, but come on, like cook.
They're not romantic. Sorry, I feel at some point I was watching this movie. I
No,
was
you're
like,
not right.
I say, is this PR for Igbo men? Because Igbo men are not this romantic. Sorry, I know Joshua has gone, but yeah, Igbo men are not this romantic.
Yes, she even said it with her own mouth that Igbo men like this is like we're not even romantic. And see, I'm never gonna lie. Like Igbo men will spoil you with money.
That's it.
But many times their own romantic like nature is that money. That's the way they are showing you.
Yeah,
romantic is the money. But there's so many other things that a girl may like. You know, like some girls like flowers. You know, some girls want you to open the door for them. You know, bring them whatever food of invest in bed. Those kind of things, they don't, they it does not ring in their mind.
Flower that would die. Nah. Take this money.
They're like, my friend, take this money, go and change your wardrobe. Then you breakfast with them. Go and make your hair. Go and change this hair. Go and change this hair.
Oh my God.
So trust me, I'm not even gonna lie. I've seen a lot of Igbo men that are not romantic. Like they will spoil you with money. They will spoil you with money. Yeah. But I think that our upcoming Igbo men now are beginning to have a balance.
Oh yeah, of the two. And that's the beautiful spot. That's the best place to be. You know.
Joshua said.
Wait, hold on. What he's saying, Igbo men are romantic. Hello, it may not be your regular Igbo or romantic. We have our own way of being romantic.
It's the money now. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean romantic. It's romantic. It's the money. What they slap you with like $100 million. What else do you want again? What else do you want? What else do you want?
Buy whatever. And then I guess in the Bible it says, where your treasures are, there your hearts will be.
Yes. No, I'm not angry at that.
I'm not mad.
I'm not angry. Please, but if you tell me I love you too much and there's no money too, I'll be angry. They crying in a Bentley and crying in taxi, it's two different kind of tears. So give me the one in the Bentley, let me cry. Let me keep quiet. This is a life. Let me keep quiet. Let me not expose myself. Yeah.
Please talk your truth. This is most Nigerian women. Let's not lie. It's the truth.
In a Bentley and crying in a taxi is two different kind of tears.
I personally would rather not cry.
I don't want to cry at all. But if you have to cry, if you have to cry, cry in the Bentley. You understand? I don't want to cry, but if you have to cry in the Bentley is the point. Because trust me, like Igbo men, yes, they may not love you in the way that, like Josh said, the Oyibo romantic kind of way of the flowers and everything, but they're loving you in the way that they feel like, love is to them.
Well, I want to touch on that. So let's pause there. They are loving you in the way they think, but it's not what you want.
Well.
So if I'm telling you that this is what I like, I want the money. This is love. Take. I'm like, bro, like, you're not understanding. Love language matters.
Love language matters. That's very true. That's very true. Love language matters. You have to know what your woman or your man, how they want to be loved. So if they want to be loved with money, give them money, which is the gift and all that stuff. If they want to be loved with quality time, give them the time. Why I loved Odogu in this role was that he had a good balance.
Yes.
He was giving her quality time, giving her word of affirmation, giving her acts of service, giving her the gift. Everything was there.
Why would the girl not be soft?
Why would she not be soft?
Help
No,
me
but
and
she don't be soft.
she must be
You know,
solved.
I
Every
didn't see
angle.
her. I
Bam,
didn't see
bam,
her
bam.
in any way struggling to talk to him and explain to him what she wants. You understand? Like he just kind of knew what to do.
Right. He
And
just
that's
did.
us women. We don't want to be talking. Know what we want you to do.
Let's stop there. You know me. I am a devil's advocate. How will you? It's not everybody that knows this thing. Unless you be with a man has been with multiple different kinds of women. Now, not just multiple women, but different kind of women. So you know different areas in which to touch upon. Not all men will know. So we have sometimes open our mouths. Again,
No,
I'll reference the
as
Bible.
women.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
My dear, I've had to learn that one at my big age.
Mm-hmm.
Open your mouth and talk. I
Open your
mean, I
mouth.
was raised the way I was raised. My dad just knew what to do, But in the world we live in, not every man is going to be like your father. You understand? You have to learn to give men grace also.
Yeah.
And some men don't have that.
They don't
You
have
know,
that.
yes, so you have to give men grace and just be patient with them and let them, tell them what you want,
Tell
and
them
also be with a man that is also willing to hear what you want.
willing to hear what you want and
Because some men will say,
apply it.
let me hear, but they will not do anything about
They
it.
will not do anything.
So balance, very key.
So back to our movie. Hey, before I knock down my setup here. Back to our movie. So now he has cooked her dinner. They're now talking and she's just like basking in it. And then she just realizes that she has to be honest with this is after she had the conversation with her friends, that her friends are like, you have spiritual issues.
Yes.
And they ask her, why you? So the guy does this. He calls you. He gives you words of affirmation. He's
Everything.
generous, wealthy. He's 15 out of 10. And you're ghosting him. Why? The girl said, his accent. Even the way she said it, the way she bent her mouth. His accent. His accent, what happened? It's Ibotic. I almost fell out of my chair. I was like, what? She said that his accent, she wasn't liking it, and she was honest. That's one
Yeah.
thing I like about her. She's very honest. So she was honest about it. She said, yeah, I don't like it. And I was thinking that, to me, when I was watching the movie, I was like, that's not enough of a reason. That's kind of shallow. That's a shallow reason to give as to not want to date somebody because of their accents. Don't worry. It's okay. We can be texting each other. We don't have to be talking. If you're
Hello. That's
if your accent is bothering me, it's okay. We'll text each other. I just didn't see it as a reason.
Me
So,
too. I didn't really feel well. What I would say, if I'm being honest. There's some time you grow. There's a point in your life where you grow and you just mature. When I was younger, and I'm just gonna say this, and this
that's
is the
true.
life, but I'll just speak my truth.
True. I know what you're already about to say, and I agree with you because I was the
Yes,
same way.
when I was younger, much younger, like I used to hate to just hear someone speaking the Igbo accent like that. That very like even Uzo's own is not even thick. Like if you hear the really thick
That's not
Igbo
thick.
accent, you say what?
That's not thick.
To me,
Oh, okay.
Uzo speaks well. Like you could hear the English, the well-spoken English, like sipping here and there. But if you hear like a real Igbo accent, like it's really thick. It can sound like really, condensed. To use that word, condensed. So when I was much younger, I would kind of have a side eye to like, But trust me, I don't know if it's age or if it's me growing to fall in love with my heritage now.
Oh, wow.
Now I just love to hear the Igbo accent. I want to hear it. Like
Wow.
even being in the US now, for example, I get tired of speaking English.
Me too.
I get tired.
I just want pidgin.
If I want pidgin,
when
I
after
want
work, I just
Igbo.
come back.
You speak something to me that is not
Speak
English.
something. Let me hear your dialect.
Let me hear exactly.
I'm tired.
And again, now I've also grown to know that money does not respect language.
Doesn't.
Money is a leveler of everybody. I've seen folks that have all the degrees to PhD working for the man with the Igbo accent.
Mm-hmm.
You
Exactly.
understand? So
Exactly. And
because
somehow
of
they'll manage to understand them. Oh. They will not ask
exactly,
them. I hear an accent.
I hear an accent. You will hear the accent, man. You will
Oh,
hear
I hear an
it.
accent. Where is that from?
Where is that from? But the goal still remains that now, as I get older, I'm beginning to accept and to not even accept, to appreciate the Igbo accent, the Igbo
Right.
language, because that's my roots. That's where I'm from. That's who I am. You
Mm-hmm.
know, leave all this English. That's the Igbo. That's the way. That's where I'm really from. End of the day,
Yeah, at the
you
end of the
know.
day,
So I kind of, in some way, understood where she was coming from because she had obviously lived almost all her life in city. She
in
hadn't really
Lagos,
been in the east.
yeah. Mhm.
So I understood. I kind of understood.
I
I
I
still felt it was
understood
shallow, but I understood a little bit.
for a part of it because growing up too, I wasn't really open to Igbo men, if I'm being 100% honest. It was not
Mm,
until my adult years that I was like, okay. Because I just never resonated. I was like, I can't be talking, I can't be listening to all of that, if I'm
yeah.
being 100% honest. But after a while, after I grew up and I matured, I was just like, you know what? People are different. And we would not make sense if we're together and we're exactly alike. You have
Mm,
to embrace each other's nuances, differences,
yeah.
cultures. It's beautiful. It's what makes us people. We can't
Yeah.
be copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So why
Mm,
would I also now not extend that? And not everybody's upbringing is different. Just because me, I grew up outside of the country of Nigeria, doesn't mean that everybody else has that same background as myself. So I extended grace. And I just love it. For me, Yoruba accent is what gets me. I'm sorry.
wait, get you like you like it or you don't really like it.
I, I really like it. I like to hear the
What?
language. Everything I'm telling you, sis, is
Oh my god,
I mean, it's
really?
confession morning. It's not night, but it's confession morning today. But we're
Oh
having our
wow.
conversations. I really like Nigerian accent is sexy. Any aspect
Nigerian
of it.
accent
Just speaking English, the way we sound, our
is
intonation, our
different.
dialect, everything is just different,
Yes.
rounded. We pronounce every single letter. Listen,
Yes.
is and then they let's not even get into it. But yeah, I really like that. She was honest about it and she told
Mm.
him. I was quite surprised that she told him. I was like, this girl is bold. Oh.
She's
Hey,
bold.
bold. Oh. Me, I will not tell you.
I, I will,
I tell
let's
you
go
that.
and enter. Let's go and open
Mhm.
rather. I will enter. I will not try it. Like
And
she was really bold of
she was
though,
bold.
and I really like that. That was something to also learn. Is like sometimes
Her
if
level of
you have to
audacity.
just say what you have to say, but say it in a kind
Yeah,
way. You know,
they can't.
the guy could hear her because she spoke to him kindly. She was not like, oh, you have an accent, I can't mess with you. No, he
Yeah.
even felt bad when she even
He
told him.
felt really bad. And I felt bad for her. I was like, hey God,
Yes,
this is not easy. But she told him and he took it. He just looked crushed. It
he
was
looked
the way
raw.
his head just went down like
It was
this.
like a whole otoku, a whole
Oh,
otoku. So
he
you're
said,
saying
now me
accent.
be this. Hey, he said, now me be this.
He said, this girl has finished me.
So because of love and they chop insult anyhow.
Imagine. Hey.
But he took it in stride and he had a conversation with her. I think after that he took her home
Yeah,
and
that
she
was where she was like, you're still being kind to me. And he was like,
yes,
that's because I'm angry at you. Doesn't mean I have to be
doesn't
unkind
mean I
to
have
you.
to be mean. I
Ah,
was
God.
like, see this guy. This guy.
All my heart just finished melting. Everything, the very one I was managing, that's melted. I'm like, it's over. It's over. I'm gone.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah.
just he knows his stuff. So he told her that he doesn't have to be unkind to her just because. And I was like, girl, you better shape up and marry this man. You better marry this man
Right.
now.
But I also like that he also knew his worth, like aside from having an Igbo accent, he also knew that he was also a good person. and that
Yeah.
he would be a gift to somebody too. You
Yeah.
understand? Because
Mm.
one thing I wouldn't have liked is if he had to start groveling around her, start begging her, oh please.
Yeah. Ah, no, that would have
I
killed him.
like how she just packed his remaining dignity and say, okay,
A
this
king.
is the end.
Ah, that's the king right there.
Yeah, that's the king I talk about. To say, and this is the end. Don't go and let us be going as. I mean, obviously, you don't like me for my accent, no problem, And that was it.
Remember the conversation he had with his friend?
Yes, his friend now told him, you have your own standard now. You want a working class lady. So it's 1-1. You understand? She wants a, what's it called? A
Posh guy.
articulate person. You want a
Like
working
the
class.
ex-boyfriend. You know that
Yes,
one was coming English
coming
boys.
broke an accent.
Broker.
So you get accent and you see broke. Don't be badness. And they speak better pidgin, I beg.
Well, that boy was rich. You remember when the friend was saying,
He was a trust fund baby,
he was
apparently.
a trust fund baby. I said, so
Mm-hmm.
you even have potential like this? Huh?
Mm.
I was like, just $5,000. It's just $5,000. Give me another money. And I said, hey,
Yeah,
wow, with another
but
person's money, you're flexing muscle.
I'm
Well done,
telling you,
well done, sir.
you
But
know.
yeah.
What's the next thing?
So okay, so now he has told her, she has told him, and now they have that awkward stage in which they are, separated, and now she's thinking more about him. I think her mother comes to visit her. Abby,
Yes, yes,
her
yes.
mom comes from the village to visit her, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, how far now? How far?
Did
What's
he
going?
call you?
Did he call you?" Say yes. Well, me, we went on a date. He said he's dating you. The mother killed me. The mother has seen
She
cash
displayed the
advance
full Igbo mother attitude, like completely.
experience. Yes.
You know, I saw it.
She said, hey, so he's even called, please now, please, just
Please,
this
please.
guy.
Do you
The
like how
mother,
your mother is working like a bricklayer? Please, please. I don't know why African mothers see us as their meal tickets to a good life. Because
ah,
why?
hey, somebody has suffered to train and maintain beauty. You now want
I
to come and waste
know.
on one Charlie because he has accent. Oh, all right.
And that woman, like you could tell, like and trust me, that would go once he has married that lady,
The mother is set.
the brother is set for life.
That's what she knows now. That's why she was stressing the babe. She said,
The
I
one that she
beg,
said that the whole village, all the
the
whole
whole
mothers are all
village.
bringing their children. He
Yes.
said he does not want any of them.
And also, that now goes back to that first daughter thing. You are carrying
Yes.
the weight of the family on your shoulders. You
Hmm.
know, supposing she didn't like him actually, because the only thing that we can see is the accent, right?
Yes.
Supposing she actually didn't like him, she will have to consider it because she knows that for her family, it's the best option.
Hmm. That's
She,
if that's
eh,
if she was really like say she was poor. She didn't have a
mm,
job, a business. Yes, most likely should have had to consider like,
I've had to consider it
you know, but
because
being an independent babe that she wasn't really looking at that. But
she was
trust me, in reality now, let's talk reality now. In
now, yeah,
reality,
out of fusion.
yes, she would have considered it.
She would have
She would have
definitely
considered it.
considered it
She was like, no,
because she
if
knows that this is what will
hmm,
help her family. Her mother is
yes,
looking at her to raise the family to a certain level, a certain
yeah,
standard. This guy that is buying building just to get your number is disturbing it.
hmm.
Mm. What?
See? I said, receive love in Jesus' name. Fall in love in Jesus' name. Like talking. Like, hey, yeah, he said, I don't love him. You will love him
Somebody
more.
said, he said, who love him? Go to where rich people are and fall in love. That's literally
Exactly.
that. Honestly, for first daughters, most often that's the case. They have to consider all aspects of
Yes.
how will it affect me, my family, my siblings,
Siblings.
my career, how would
Yeah.
it affect every aspect of my life. But you see, second daughters, third daughters, other
They have
daughters,
it easy.
they have it easy. They really do because you've already set the pace,
They
you've
have
set.
more choices. They get to make.
Yes, exactly. They have more choices afforded to them.
Yeah.
So the mother comes, she talks to the mother, she says, mommy, I'm not really feeling it. What is it, my daughter? Doctor, please, 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 please. That scene now passes. So
Mhm.
I was even actually surprised to see that this girl was actually thinking about this guy to the point where she called him on the phone and they're having a
And
conversation.
then
She
he was like, Ashalugo, did you pick
let me put the
whiskey?
meaning,
Did
let me
you
put
pick
the
gin?
meaning again.
Oh my god, that was funny.
He said, did you drink ogogoro for your eye?
But the girl is very bold. I would say
I'm
one thing about
telling
her. She
you,
get audacity.
she has it in spades.
Audacity. It was there.
Um, the
Because
fact
me,
that she
I
told
will
him,
call man and tell man I'm missing him. Where is
ah,
the ground, please?
you can
Show
do
me
it
the ground.
now. I know you have it in you. Be honest.
The ground. Where's the ocean? Let me go pack river. Because why? Like the
Oh,
girl has audacity, like
I love
guts.
her for it though. I love her
Yeah,
for it.
no, I loved it. I loved it. And then they got back together again.
Yes.
Everything was going fine. Okay, no. I think after that scene was now where they met up at the this scene.
Yes. This
Hey
scene.
God, God,
Hey,
God.
oh, she was just shopping in the mall, shopping,
Oh,
looking at
shine.
jewelries. Hey, my guy walked to you, say, I saw you. Say, what are you doing here? Hey, I just came for my niece's graduation. Say, oh, your niece is graduating. Yes, I just came to buy her something. I have to maintain favorite uncle position.
Hey, God.
What are you doing here? No, I'm just here with my friends. Hey, where are they? The friends now showed up. Ah, is it the Odogu? You know what I didn't like in that scene though?
I know what
In
you're going to say. Yeah,
what?
how she didn't introduce him at
He
first.
didn't introduce him.
Yes, I
I
didn't
was
like that too.
like, I
I
don't
was
like
like,
that. Why
courtesy
would you
demands that
introduce him?
you just like they spoke for a good minute
Yes,
before he popped up. And trust me, that guy is humble.
he's very humble.
Like he's a finished man, basically. He's a finished man because trust me, if he was unfinished, he would be very upset about that. About I felt like
Yeah.
she would have at least, when her friends come up to and they first talk to her, then she will now say, okay,
Now, oh
it's
look, these are my needs XYZ.
then that whole Odo Barara something may have even still played out. You
Exactly.
know, I
I
didn't like
just
that
thought
he
it was rude.
ignored completely. I didn't like
Mm-mm,
that.
mm-mm.
I didn't
The
like
guy
that.
now even had to introduce himself to her.
Himself.
And I was just like, girl, okay, you stretched it a little bit because that was.
Yes.
I'm very. If you know me, I'm big on introductions, man.
Yes, I am. I have issue like when I
Please.
go out with people and you just ignore me without like if you tell me, oh, let's go somewhere, and then we go somewhere and you ignore me, I'll go home.
Eh?
I'll go home because that's wrong. You
Yeah, it
understand?
is
That's
wrong.
very wrong. Like if somebody is there, that's just courtesy. Come on, it's just courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, this is who this person is, and just keep it moving. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So
For
that
real.
really turned me off about that scene too. I didn't like that about the scene. But trust me, when he now paid for everybody's, everybody said, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's
We
peace reign.
like
Let's
him.
peace reign.
Got a thumbs up from the friends. And a guy that cares about you will want to win your friends over. A
Yes.
guy that cares about you, he will want to win your friends over because he knows.
That's the board of
He
directors, right?
knows.
That's the board of directors. What they
You
say.
know,
What happened?
he's board of director.
What they say is what happened. If they don't
Oh,
like you, they
hey,
will feed your girlfriend with rubbish or
with
till
rubbish and nonsense.
I watched a movie yesterday where the lady broke up with her boyfriend because her own best friend is always gisting her about how her man is always fighting with her, being rude to her. So now she now tells her own guy that you're too perfect. we're not quarreling. I don't have anything to gist my girlfriend. Can you imagine?
What movie is that? Text it to me after this
Okay, I'll
line.
text it to you. Yeah.
What? But I think women also have to be careful because some of your friends are baby witches. And you
Oh,
have to be
not baby,
careful.
but they're obonge,
Oh,
odogu witches. Odogu witches, like, they are bad.
they are bad, though. They don't always good for you. Be
They do
careful.
not.
Take the advice with a pinch of salt. It takes a certain
Yes. You said
time.
have wisdom. Not the one you will take and the one you will try.
Yes, exactly. Say, okay, I'll take this one, and that one you can keep it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but some girls are just in that headspace that if my
Whatever their
friend,
friend says is what we must do.
you
Don't
can't
be a
think for
follower like
yourself.
that. No, that's
No, no,
nasty.
no, 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 no. That's not cool.
But let's talk about their have Chioma's friends like Evie and Ify. Like, they were amazing
They
friends.
were
Like, it was
amazing
like
friends.
it's about like friends that know that even have what they're even doing too. So they're not even
Exactly.
jobless. You know,
Yes.
look at how Ify, the lawyer, went to go and sue
The ex-boyfriend,
Chioma's
first one baby.
ex, got
Mm-hmm.
her all her money back for her. Without even telling her, oh, without even telling her, just went on her own to go and sue the guy. Like, energy,
Oh my God. Good
energy.
friends.
So
And
she
what they
had good
did at the
friends,
end,
good community.
yeah, you really do need a good community
They
of
had a
people
good
to tell
community.
you honestly. And I also like the way they cautioned her and said, "You're mad,"
You're
when she
mad.
was telling them about accent. They are honest.
Yes,
They're honest with her. This is a very honest movie. If we're
yes.
being 100%, yes, is seated in delusion, but
Division is too much. I like it. I like it. Everything. Yeah.
but yeah, she was honestly, she had a good group of people around her,
She did.
and that's one thing I noticed because even when she broke up with the ex-boyfriend, they were happy. They said, finally, you have seen what we've been telling you.
Yes.
I really did enjoy that. So this scene ends, and then now they're dating. She's talking about her business. He's encouraging her to leave her business.
Her job. And
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
leave her job,
job,
9 to 5.
and then start her business. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
That
oh,
has that her crazy boss.
that her mad boss, that her boss,
Are you not
something
my
was
Are you
worrying her
not Who
spiritually.
the hell are you?
Who the hell
Who
are
the hell
you?
are you? Who
Huh?
the
My
hell
guy
are
said, please.
he said he said Bia Amusu. You know what Amusu means, right?
No.
He said Bia Amuso. Bia
Come.
in Igbo is come. Then he
Uh-huh.
said the Amusu means witch. So he said Bia Amuso, come witch. That one was a big witch, oh.
She was
What
no.
is that?
How you come here
Huh?
at 3 a.m. to be
3
insulting me?
a.m.
What's wrong with
Why?
you? What's that? Huh. So he told her to come, that it's like you quit this your job. Oh.
Yeah.
Joshua said those friends are the goats in Chioma's relationship. They could have supported her
Mm,
excuses on Odogu's accent, which would have made her not getting married to him. Exactly.
true.
They really could
True.
have like,
That's
oh
the
girl,
power of friends.
you need a
No.
you need a you need a
Yes.
fly guy. Fly guy will not take
Odogu
you.
way by diamond, 70K diamond. No, say
He
you marry him. Oh. You marry him. You must marry him.
oh, you check and balance friends. I like to call them check and balance.
Yes.
Put you in check and balance you.
And balance you. Yeah. They won't always like be so quick to agree to everything you say.
Exactly. You don't want yes people around
You don't
you.
want you to put around, you know. Mm-mm.
People that will call you out. So now he's encouraging her to leave and she's telling him about her boss. Now they're in bed together. You notice, okay. Odogu in the beginning he said he did not want. So why are they in bed together?
Like, child of God, I preach abstinence. I preach wait for marriage. Wait for marriage.
Why are they in bed
I feel like
together?
in this scene, what has happened was I think that was where before this scene was where he came to visit her. Now they were official now, like they were back
Yeah,
together.
they're officially
uh
dating.
so obviously, like one thing led to the other. She cooked for him, everything kind of for him. Whatever at the end of the day,
Even when
yeah.
she called him to tell him to come over.
Yes, the guy, about it does the bed,
He was fighting her.
but he was just too anyhow.
He was just so pampered.
Yeah.
Come over. Yes, I'll cook for you. Atalugo, me, I like food though.
Exactly. I like food. And bad food to me is what the way you don't like my
Accent is to you.
that goes to you if you cook bad food.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
And see now that moment they are now even making fun of it. They really were,
Yeah, they were
they had that
saying,
friendship.
Yeah, they were saying.
I love that friendship part about it.
Yes.
So now they're in bed and the boss calls and he answers the phone. She tells him not to answer the phone. No, he said, please, just leave this woman. I said, how will she be calling you at 3 a.m.? I just
He
want
said,
to
please, let's know what she wants. Let's know what she wants. He just pick up the call. I was like, is this woman okay? I've been bed. You understand? I was like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Obazila's boss.
Yo, this scene, I love this scene.
I loved how he protected her in that scene.
Yes.
If protector.
And that is the energy First Daughters love.
Want. That's the energy we want.
Provide and protect.
Yes.
We just cover you.
Cover,
okay, you can have it.
I can be soft. Let me just relax.
Because he really went to bat for her. He says, Joshua says she probably wanted to test the mic. Most women don't want to get she tested it, Sha. Don't want to get disappointed when they eventually marry their man. And that's true. A lot of women are very, very curious in regards to that.
Yeah.
They don't want to be disappointed. But one thing
personally, I feel like all those time, I mean, my way you want to sleep with.
But one thing I will say about that is women, if you are meant to be, you will find a way to make it work. Do you understand?
Exactly.
Like, how will I put this now? I think that when you guys have that connection and you've made that decision to be together, it won't be bad because you already have the chemistry.
Yes.
You understand? You've already made the connection. You already know that this is your person. So if it's bad, will you now leave? Because, well, some people...
See, let me say it. See, I don't care. Say it my full chest. Close your leg. When you have chop a goosey, chop afang soup. You're confused. You're always looking for the next best.
I think that is also another thing about society. You're looking for the next best thing. So
rest.
Selective. If that's what you want to be doing, be selective with who you're going to be doing it with. Don't just do it to do it. And in their case, as you are seeing, brother, hello, the brother not say that they should wait. Look at him now, he's in the bed.
You understand?
She was looking for all excuses to leave the man. She found none except the accent. Yeah.
Her friends asked her, they were like, how was it? She was like, just, if she had said it was bad, they would like, it's over. It's over.
We can't. But although only your negative is your accent, and that's like -2 points. It's okay. We'll manage. And that's one thing I want women to know. I think this movie also teaches us is that you can't have everything in a person. It's just not possible. There will be comma somewhere.
But is the comma a manageable comma or is it
a man? That's what you have to ask.
No comma.
Because at the end of the day, I think I was having this conversation with some friends the other day, and we were like, settle down. That's something about should you settle? I'm like, we'll all settle at some point. We have to. You can't just be, if you're always expectant of this person did not tick this box, but they don't have XYZ, ABCD, EFG, then You would never, ever be satisfied, because unless
Mm-mm.
you're building your own person, your own man, your own individual, it's not going to work.
Even the one where you go build finish, person, I'm not going to help you help you carry out.
Oh, because exactly, a lot of women do that.
Yes.
Isn't that what she was trying to do with the ex?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women try to build, oh no, I will help you. I've seen
Help
women
me.
even fill out resume for the guy so that he will go and do the job. I said,
Wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. See, let's even pause on that thought. When you said this, it triggers my mind back to the scene of her and her mom. When we are younger, we don't really understand when our mom are pushing us to a particular place. Even in Nigeria, for example, that they'll say, "Oh, be a doctor or be a lawyer or do
yes,
IT." You will not,
yes,
you won't get where they're coming from
you
until
wouldn't.
when you are in that scenario in your life where you're like, "Oh, so this was the reason why they were pushing me to do this."
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way I feel like sometimes, when you're young, you say, "Oh, no, I don't care. I'll suffer with him. We'll grow together. We'll grow together."
Girl.
Have you met Tinubu?
You still with your mates. You still want to joke to you.
see, if hunger show you
Oh my
hunger is all
gosh.
about, nobody will tell you twice. Nobody
Yeah.
will tell you twice. Yes, sir. So, age really kind of refines your wisdom
That's
sometimes.
what I'm saying. Like,
Experience will just show you.
you cannot have it all.
Yes, you cannot have it all. That's true. You pick the ones that you know that
You're
these ones
non-negotiable.
are important that you hear. Not just regular important, but like really, really important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, he protected her. It even emboldened her to go to work the next day and talk to her boss.
Oh, ma, she finished that woman. She said, if you say anything now, I will call my generous boyfriend
That owns this
that
building.
owns this building to call your boss
The
and
boss too.
I'll
The
fire
boss.
you. No, I make me the boss, and then I'll fire you.
Wait, the boss had cojones, because this is the guy that owns the building, and you're still talking to her anyhow.
She had guts too, stupid
She really
guts.
had guts. Hey. So that now happened though.
But
She
that's
now
that's how
decided.
jealousy. It can blind
But
you.
I really do think that boss was jealous of her, because she was doing
He
all the
was.
work. They will give her
If
the
you watch the
assignment
scene,
and take her
yeah,
off.
yes. If you
Why?
had watched the scene where the guy bought the building and brought his dancers, she was smiling at first. If you see her
Mm,
face, at first she was smiling until she got to realize that the guy was there for
her.
Chioma. Then her whole face just
Yeah.
squeezed. You know,
Yeah.
she really
Yep.
killed her role too. Let's give it to her. She
She
killed
did.
her role because I didn't like her.
Everybody clocked in this
Everybody
movie.
clapped their
Everybody
role.
clocked in. They came to work.
Yeah,
I
they came
love.
to work. They were ready.
They were
They had rent
ready.
to pay. Everybody obviously had rent to pay.
How many million views now is it?
15 million
Wow,
right now.
50
Mm.
million views. That's
Yeah,
mad.
that movie is doing so well.
It is. So after that, so she's now talking to her boss, and she's telling her boss that, hey, you need to respect me. And think she turns to her. No, that's not where she turned to her boss. She checked her boss. So later in the day, Odogu Parara now came to visit her at
Mm.
the office, and she was telling him like, this is what I even did, or you'll be proud of me, blah 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 blah. And he was now asking her that, how much do they even pay you here at this job?
Yes.
And then he asked her, how much is your business making? He said, so focus on your business now. Focus on your business. I don't have money. I don't have this. Now as I'm talking about it, I realize how much of this girl I actually am.
That's what we are. That's why we are talking about this review because we are first daughters. Like we are saying it. You know what's funny?
Wow.
We are reviewing this movie. We are looking at her
Wow.
as if she's crazy, but this is what we do.
Oh
This is
my
what we
God.
do. Like that scene messed me up when he said, how much do you need for your business? She was like, oh no, I'm not telling you so you can help me. He was like, just tell me.
This is
Then
me.
then he
This is
was now
me.
pissed at her that we are dating, but you
We're
don't want to take money
dating.
from me. That is so me. I'll let my leg turn one side first before I come and collect money from you to come and do anything. But that was the thing there. Like, if you love somebody or you're in with somebody for something like serious like that, allow them to help you when you need help. Like, receive help. You know, we give so
Hey,
much, but we don't know how to take it back. It's a problem.
yes, we really do.
It's
We
a
really
problem.
do. It's a real problem, especially for me. I struggle with it. It's hard. This season of my life, I'm learning to lean on people. It's unusual
Yeah,
for me,
it's
but
unusual.
I'm seeing the people that are showing up and I'm just taking notes. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
saying, And the person in which I'm not to divulge too much information, he keeps saying this. It's like, you're very stubborn. And it's not, also explained it to Odogu, like, no, I'm just not used to it. I don't want a
Yeah.
situation where I can't pay back and now you're disappointed in me. And that is how I feel. I don't
Hmm.
want you to now invest in me and then I drop the ball. But then I also ask myself, why would you think that you will drop the ball?
Oh, yeah.
You're also waiting for the other shoe to drop on your own self.
Self. You don't have enough
I feel like this is a
self.
revelation to me right now.
Yes.
It's happening in real time.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
You
Hmm.
know. And that was what led to their second breakup. Because the
Yeah,
guy asked her, "Do you even see me in your future?" And she was looking at him like, he was like, "Oh, I
gotcha.
no words spoken, but I get it."
Gotcha. Say less, sis. I'm out.
Say
Peace
less.
out. It's out.
You
Tunu,
know, carry
tunu.
this walking stick and waka. You say there's no need knocking on the door that refuse to open. You
Shay.
know, you know.
Shay. That guy
You
tried
just
for her. That pissed me
the
off.
girl now cry shake because I think that
More.
one now that was one that pained that like it pained her in her
Yeah.
boldness of marrows, like it pained that inside. You
Yeah.
know, they
For
when
real.
her boss like to come and talk rubbish to her, she just
She was just zoned out. I said,
zoned
is
out.
she okay? I was watching. I said, is she okay? Is she here with us? Is she in the room with us? Um,
Yeah.
she was just sitting there, just looking blank stare. Next thing you know, she just said, "How much are they paying you? I will double your salary. Follow me." Say, I'm putting in my resignation letter for me and my assistant as of today. I was like,
Yes.
she
Straight up.
has woken up.
Finally. You understand?
Finally. And those her friends, and what happened next? Her friends, they really showed up for her again. They went to
Yes.
talk to him when he was not talking to her because they knew that he was pissed.
Yeah.
But they needed to explain to him why Chioma is the way she is.
She
And that's
is.
good to have friends that understand you. Have friends
Hmm.
that get you, they get
That
why
you
you
can really open up to in like
exactly.
that, you know?
Exactly, because they were able to, where Chioma couldn't talk, they intercepted for her and they
Yeah.
spoke on her behalf. And then,
Because that scene, she was crying and crying and crying. I'm like, why are you crying? What's the problem? Is it the accent?
uh-huh,
Until her friend now said she understands why she's crying. Even the Evier girl was like, what's the problem? It
yeah,
was now in the scene
because
with where they were all with the double and that they now said what the
revealed what
problem
it
was.
was.
I kind of I was like, oh, makes sense now.
Yeah, it
Why
made so
she
much sense. I was just like, who wrote this movie? It made so much
Oh,
sense.
the
I was
guy
like,
that wrote he's an IG, like very good. Like he's the guy
wow.
killed and guess what? He's not even Igbo. The
Where's it
guy, I
from?
think he's from his house south, maybe Calabar or
He
don't
killed
quote
it.
me, but he's not Igbo. The guy is not Igbo, Sha. He's not Igbo.
Okay,
But he
wow,
but he did
killed
it.
it.
But he did his research. Like he did his
Did
research.
justice. I said this movie felt like PR for Igbo men.
Yes, not like PR for Igbo man. Honestly, like cause like Igbo credit. Igbo
Oh.
credit.
So
Yeah.
after that, they now spoke and told him, yeah, I thought the way he got up and left, I've never seen
Yes.
it like that. I said, it
I
be
was
like
like,
say this thing.
okay, he's pissed. I was like, okay.
Uh-huh. I was like, he's really angry. He's really
Yes.
angry. But sure enough, Choma is chilling in her room. Her friend comes. The way she even checked the friend, I was like, Choma, this thing really pay you.
I'm telling you, like she was just looking tired and dejected.
Look at with the cap. Oh, what's that? Okay, what does she have on her head?
The scarf.
Oh, it's a scarf. Okay,
Yeah, scarf.
it looks like swimming cap.
They would have used like a silk colorful scarf so that it differentiates.
Mm,
That one looked like a what's it called? Like a swimming cap, like you said,
it
yes.
does. Yeah. So anyway, she was sitting there, and her friend comes to tell her that he's going to that she has a surprise for her. She said, What?" She said, "Waiting." Sure enough, a few minutes later, Odogu walks into the room, and she was like, after she has finished shouting at her friend, you see how she became soft again
I'm
in his
telling
face. You
you.
know this switch,
The
like
switch, eh?
she just melted. She's like, what did she even say? Remind me.
She said, "What are you doing here? Hope you're
Uh,
here."
Obiora, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at, we're busy calling him Odogu Parara, but his name is really Obiora.
His name is really Obiora, my sister, but I'm like,
Obiora, what are you doing here? And he's like, your friends explained to me what happened, and what did he say? He said something about he understands or something like that. I watched it quite a while back, so my memory is
I
not
think he
fresh.
was kind of saying to her, like, why didn't she tell him? You
Eh,
know,
that's not something you easily tell
that
somebody.
but then he was like that you don't even like he was like telling her like I want to take care of you, like I want to pamper you, you don't trust me. Then
Yeah.
she said to him, "Oh, I trust you." Then told him, "Oh, that I love the way you do this one. I love the way you do that one. I love the way you do this one." You know. Then I think she was sweating. He was sweating. Then he was not like, "This is your room. You need to get out of this room because this room is too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot." Then he was not like that your room is too hot. She was like, because I'm close to you. Ah, oh my god, I didn't get that line again. No. Nothing about that. She's too close for comfort. I mean, something about that. Her being too close for comfort. Yeah.
Uh,
Yes. But it was really cool.
it was a nice ending. I think after that he asked her to marry him.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Ah.
Wait, one proposal. I say they meant.
That's another.
They never reach like that now.
God.
They never reach like that. Calm down. Calm down. You know. But I like how the guy thought that. Like, come on, like, you can propose to. You can, he said, "Look at read what Joshua said."
So Joshua says, I want to get your point of views on the guy.
Hey, Joshua, don't set us up like this, so don't set us up like this. Don't set us up like this. Don't set us up like this. Okay,
Oh,
okay. I don't. Do you want to go first?
God.
Yeah, let me go first. What I would say, in our level of, because this whole review is based off of more of delusion than reality. So in our delusion, the love was so much that we didn't even get to even realize that he didn't even kneel down. Let's be real, Alan.
Let's be
I didn't
real.
I didn't realize that he didn't kneel down to
And
ask her.
it was okay.
Yes, it was okay to me at that point in time.
At this
I was
point,
like, okay,
it was okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But I guess that the guy had done so much that to me that Linda was no longer anymore. No longer
You are
anymore.
still eligible. I'm
He was
sorry.
no longer eligible. Yeah, but in a reality of the world we live in, obviously most girls want. Short, let me just say, almost all women want the man to kneel down and propose. They feel like it shows that you're humble to them. I don't know if I'm being correct, Alan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like like you're humble to them. Like even though yes, you protect them, you also be there for them. You understand? Like that pride, that prideful or ego of a man, like it will not be around when where your wife is.
To
Like
me,
when it
it
comes
shows
to your
I'm
wife,
your queen.
yes, your queen.
Like
Yes,
I'm your queen. That is
yes, I'm your
your
queen.
honor to ask, to even be bold enough to ask, you know, like
Yes,
want you. you are my queen. I want to honor you. I want to serve
Yes.
you. And vice versa. Obviously, hopefully, the woman you're proposing to, she will not be the person that will take those things for advantage. But to me, it shows I'm your queen and you want me in your life. Like, marry me, Biko.
Yes. Yes.
Marry
So when
me.
you ask right or wrong, Joshua,
I don't think there's a right or wrong.
I don't think it's a right or wrong.
I really
You
don't. It's
understand?
how you do it.
And again, it sometimes it also boils down to who the woman is. So
Mm,
women don't care. Like some women, for example, now let's be real. Some women, for example, now don't even want the whole big, extravagant proposal. You
I don't.
throw flower everywhere. Some women just want two of you on the best bed, gisting. You carry ring and tell her, "Oh, marry me." You know,
I don't
that's
want
what some women want.
extravagance, but don't be on the bed.
You say what?
I don't want extravagant, like more very lavish, but don't be on the bed. Let's not.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
say no, yes. You know, everybody
yeah.
has what they want. Some women don't really want. They can be out for lunch with you, maybe just gisting with you in the house on a regular. You know, gisting with you anywhere. I just bring a ring and give them. They don't. To them, that is just you telling them to marry them. It's already
It's
enough
already
respect.
special. Yeah.
Exactly. While some other women, they want trumpets, you know. Bring trumpets, bring saxophone, bring everything that you can bring. You understand? Let everybody be hearing it. Then bring camera crew that will
Ah,
video the whole experience. You
I
understand?
can't.
Hey.
No, I can't. I don't. It's too
I'm
much. I
saying,
feel like it should be intimate for the two of us. It should be personal.
yes.
I would want a picture after. This is at the
Yes.
party. We are starting life together. But like a whole crew, a whole film, and this is coming from somebody that does media. I don't know.
Yes.
I can just having all of that in my face at that
My
time.
hope, my media center is behind camera here. Don't bring it outside. Don't bring it outside. Don't bring it outside.
That's the most you will go.
I
You
don't
draw
need
the
all that drama. You
line.
understand? Like even if I have to even sure, no, let me not talk about how I want my proposal to be on life, whatever.
Okay.
But let's be real. So I feel like in this scene, Uzo knows who he's
Dealing with
talking to.
because she was just
Exactly.
about to propose. The girl was literally, I bought you a girl.
Person wey buy you a ring already, wey wan propose to you, e come be you say na kneeling down be a problem. You understand? No be a
Exactly.
problem at that time. You understand? That's not
Exactly.
how you
Yeah.
get.
That's a
That's
very good
not,
question. I like that question.
yeah, but yeah, Josh, don't set us up. But yes.
So
But
that
for
brings
me,
us
neither no
to
uncle, better kneel those knees down. I want those knees on the floor. Kneel down. Kneel down. I want those knees on the floor.
why are you studying like a prefect?
Kneel down.
Why are you sound like head girl?
I'm
Um,
telling you, let me so
no,
kneel
it's
down.
not even head girl. Who are the wicked prefects in school? All these labor prefects. That's what you
Labor
sound like.
prefect.
I remember our labor
Labor.
prefect in school. My God.
Yeah.
My God, she was wicked.
I can't even remember who that was now. I can't
It
remember who.
was um it was Prince's daughter.
Oh,
Yes.
let's not
God. That
anybody
guy.
see us here,
Let's
please.
not expose.
Yes. Let's
Let's
move
leave high
on. Let's
school
move
in
on.
high school.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh my God. But yeah, I would also want the guy to propose by kneeling. I would prefer
Yes.
I would prefer that. But if you get away with standing, Omo, you're a swagoo.
Yeah. Yes. But
Swag.
the way
Let's not
the
lie.
love will do me so much that if you even, I won't even know when you're kneeling or
You're
standing. Yeah.
standing, yeah.
Yeah.
Good question. So that brings us to the end of the movie.
I
And now
know.
I will see that they live happily ever after
But
and
guess what? Like I feel like they would have made the ending more discreet than the way it was ended.
and this is how.
So I feel like number one is that we didn't get to see her mom as much.
Oh, okay.
Probably the end would have been something that maybe she must have called her mom, because that was like the woman's entire life,
That was
life
her
literally.
existence.
You
So,
understand? So maybe calling her to tell her, oh mom, like we're engaged, that would have been something that, even if they don't show us a wedding, but just to see how the mom would have reacted to that, that would have been
yeah,
everything.
that would have been chef's.
Yes. That would be sweet,
That would
yes.
have been, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Or even the friends too. Oh, the friends already knew
Oh,
then.
the
That's
friends already knew.
yeah, but the mom, yeah,
But the
you're right.
mom, yes. The mom would have been, that would have been amazing. Just to show a video of, oh mom, like, if you call the mom on the phone on FaceTime, the mom will see her,
Ah, the mama go roll for blood.
Yay! Testimony in church. Praise!
She will just
Oh my God. Praise the
the
Lord.
mama go roll.
I'm
Oh,
telling you.
Jesus.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a really good movie. Hopefully, we'll get to dissect more movies. My phone is just going off. We'll get
Yeah.
to dissect more movies as time goes on. I thank you for joining this live, Joshua, and all the
Thank
other people that
you.
are in here. Next live, you guys have to participate. You guys have to be active, be in the comments
Yes.
section and liking the video just to make it more engaging. We love what we do, but we'd like to know that you love it too. So
Hmm.
all right, so Ify and I are signing out. Chantel and I are signing out.
Let me go and say my delusion. I'm thinking about what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
this
beg.
movie has left me delusional. It has left me to know all the
No,
things
this
not
movie,
successful, blah
before
blah
this
blah.
movie, I was in my head, I was like, maybe I'm open to other races. But there, I've come back home. I've closed the door. I've come back. I'm not going anywhere. I die here.
Welcome, welcome. We
I
that never left. Welcome.
Joshua said, you guys got me in stitches. Well done. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you for even being here to the end.
No worries, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys got me in stitches. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, next one, let us know what movies you want us to review or what first daughter topics we can talk about next. Leave it in the
Mhm.
comment section. Definitely like, subscribe, follow Ify's channel, Chantel's channel. What's your channel?
All Shades of Chantel.
All Shades of Chantel. Great.
Yeah.
And I am Byba T. Follow us, subscribe, and support. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.